What's up, it's your boy Skinny Penis here. So I haven't recorded shit in a while, and it's partially because I just haven't felt like it. Or, let me rephrase that. It's completely because I just didn't feel like it. Not in the sense of, oh, I just don't want to record because fuck it. Fuck you. Uh, just because I did not have the energy because of school, work, and just I don't have a lot of time off, so I don't really have a lot of time to be like, let me go do this. But I'm gonna try to start doing it again. I'm not gonna be doing it like, oh my god, 3 videos a week. I might do a video every week or two. Um, it'll be like the same, uh, like every week on my day off. I'll try to. If I just can't get a video out that week, I won't. But I'll try to every week or two. Uh, so in this one, I had a pretty good idea that I haven't seen before. I'm not sure it's been done. I'm pretty sure. Or let me rephrase that. I'm pretty sure it's been done and recorded. But there's the slightest chance I just thought this would be a good idea and it hasn't been done, or like it hasn't been done yet. Actually, I'm gonna look it up to see if it's been done. Hang on a second. Let's see. Uh, GTA. Okay, it's been done before. Shocker. Um, um, okay. That's not shocking at all. Um, so what I'm doing is a cannonball run. Uh, and a cannonball run, there's two versions of the cannonball run. It's like the 24 hours of Le Mans. There's two versions of it. The cannonball run, which is cars that are actual good cars, whether it be just like a sedan, like a Toyota, or like an actual good car, like or good, like an actual more expensive car, like a Camaro, or a Challenger, or a Genesis Coupe, or even possibly Porsche 911s or shit like that. Usually they're more laid down cars like G35s, Camrys, and shit like that. But some people do use other cars. Now, what happens most of the time is they add a bunch of fuel tanks, or not. They don't add a bunch, but like they'll add an extra fuel tank, because the Cannonball Run, which is what I'm doing, is basically you drive from the west coast to the east coast as fast as you can. The record for it right now, I believe, is 27 hours and 30, or 27 hours 25 minutes. I think, could be wrong. That's why I looked up earlier. I'm pretty sure. Um, but yeah, it's basically like you have two or three drivers, and you see how fast you can go there. I think the average speed on that run, or the average speed on a lot of people's runs, are like a little bit over 100 miles an hour, or 200, not 200, 120. Sorry. But actually, I could look that up. Actually, what's the average speed for a cannonball run? Average mph for a cannonball run. The average miles per hour is about 110 miles an hour. Um, but that's just because they're seeing how fast they can get there. The other version of that, just like the 24 hours of Le Mans has the 24 hours of Lemons, where they use shittier cars, there is the Musket Ball Run, which you take a car. I'm using this as an example because I found it over there, and I figured it suits the purpose of what I'm going to explain. It has to be under 100 horsepower, and I know in real life one of these probably has more, not by much, probably more. But just for the sake of this explanation, I'm using this as an example compared to that. Um, but you basically have a car with less than 100 horsepower, and if you have more than 100 horsepower, you have to do some sort of thing before you start. The main one I think they use is put a 500 piece puzzle together on the hood, duct tape it down, or do whatever you can to like make sure it stays there for the entire run. If it falls off, you're disqualified. No exceptions. And just like the Cannonball Run, you're seeing who can get from east to west the fastest. But granted, it's a lot fucking slower because it's a lot. The cars are a lot shittier. Uh, but I figured it'd be a good idea to do it. I mean, in real life, me, my brother, my brother and my friend mainly, I'm probably just gonna tag along, uh, are planning on doing it. So what I'm gonna do for this is basically go around the GTA map, and I'm going to pretty much just see how fast I can do it. I'm gonna set a timer, and I'm going to just wing it, basically. So what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna go like to here, turn right here. Actually, I'm gonna set a waypoint for. Okay, well I guess forget I said that. Wait a minute. Can't I just do this? Yeah, I can. Or wait, perhaps. There we go. So I'll just set the waypoint there. Let me get my timer out because I need a timer for this. Because that's what this whole thing's about, is timing it. Uh, One of the main differences is this isn't the entire fucking United States, so this is only going to take about 10 or so minutes. Uh, Whereas, the United States would be 20 something hours or 30 hours. Uh, and I could probably get blown up doing this. So without further ado, 3, 2, 1. Alright. So, I'm gonna do like really shitty commentary during this just because why not? And you're gonna get to see how bad my driving is on here. Because according to everyone I play, not everyone, but most of my friends while I play this, I am an utterly shit driver on here. Which sometimes is true. I will give them that. Sometimes I just don't know what the fuck I'm doing. However, a lot of the times, I'm not that bad. But that'll be up for this to decide because I don't know. I guess I'll probably just be talking about cars and shit, mainly, seeing as this is mainly about cars, and this motherfucker just cut me off. But like, granted, I don't know much about cars. I'm not like a car person where I'm like, oh my god, LS swap everything, wide body this, do this to that, add a turbo into there. I like cars. I'm getting more into cars. For some reason, I've just been getting a lot more into cars recently than before. But I'm not like a gearhead at all. Not even in the slightest am I a gearhead. But hopefully that might start to change. I might learn. I might learn and get on my feet about that shit. That's a truck. I looked down at the map for a second, and that was a truck. Okay, I can see what my friends mean when they say I'm a terrible driver, but, yeah. My window isn't shattered or anything, so it's fine. I don't think. Let me check. My window is shattered, I think. I think it is. Is it shattered? I can't tell. It's nighttime on here. It's about to be daytime though, so I'll be able to tell in a second. But yeah. I do have a few other. I might do this a couple of times where I record myself doing this run. Just because I might do a version of the musket ball run where I take one of my dumber cars on here, like my go-kart or something, and see how fast I can do it. And I might just use some of my other cars that I have. Like, I have the version of the Acura or Honda NSX on here. I might use that. I have a version of the Koenigsegg on here that I might use. Unfortunately, my dream car isn't in this game. Like, there's not a version of it. I mean, there's the version of the predecessor to it, but there's not the version of the one I like, which kind of sucks. But I do have a version of the predecessor, so I might use that. It's a lot slower than most of my cars. Because it's like, okay, so there's like the Hyundai Genesis Coupe, and then there's a version of it that came before. It starts with a T. I just don't know how to pronounce the name, and I forgot what the name is, let alone know how to pronounce it. But I have a version of that car, so I might do that one just because it seems like it'd be a good idea. And it'd be a lot slower. Don't get me wrong. Like, it'd be like upwards of like 15 minutes. But yeah, I still might. It seems like it'd be a fun idea. Like, I could use. There's this giant fucking box I have. It's literally just a giant metal box on 4 gigantic wheels. I could use that. But I don't know. I'll see what happens. This could be a reoccurring like video thing, or I might just do one and be like, all right, that's good for me. Um, and yeah, that might just be how it works. And I forget like that the GTA map isn't small. It's just you can get across it very fast because like I'm already like almost to the very north of the map, and it's only been 4 minutes. Uh, so I forget that sometimes. I have the fucking modded out Faggio on here, like that like little moped thing. So I could do that for like a musket ball one. It'd be like 20 minutes or like 25 minutes, but it'd be kind of funny just seeing a little tiny like I could dress my dude in his heart shaped boxers and fucking be like, let's do this musket ball run, uh, because yeah, why not? Um, I just realized I think I forgot to say which car I'm doing this in. I'm pretty sure I said it, but I'm doing it in my ETR one because this is the main car I use on here. Anytime I do missions, anytime I'm racing my friends, or not anytime I'm racing my friends, but anytime I'm just driving around on GTA, this is the car I use because it's the first actual it's the first actual car that I had that I didn't steal. Uh, or I used the NSX or the version of the NSX on here before this, which I actually bought that one. Uh, but like it's not quite as fast. There's a faster version of it, I know, but it's not. I don't want to get another version of it just because I don't feel like it. I already have the normal one. It's like bubblegum blue and pink. But I mean, I already have this, and I have a faster car than this too. Like this is like my third or fourth fastest car, and I think I have two or three faster ones. Like the Koenigsegg I have is faster, or let me rephrase that. The newer version of the Koenigsegg I have, because there's two of them in this game. That one's a little faster, and then I have one of the Porsches on here, which is faster. Um, but since this is the main one I use, and it's still pretty damn fast, I'm just like, yeah, I'll use this one. Um, Now that I think about it, I'm at the military base already. It's only been 6 minutes. Um, the last I tried to record myself doing this a minute ago, and I got like almost all the way back, and my game crashed. uh, but to be fair, it wasn't going as fast because I ended up not planning or thinking of a route. Whereas by the time I loaded into GTA and got back to where I was starting, I thought of a route that I would use, which is the one I just took. Because it actually does take me around the map. It doesn't just, doesn't take me around most of it. So, like, there's a highway in the middle of downtown. I'm going to go on that, go around, and then hopefully it'll be straightforward. I might have to do a loop back to the docks, but it should be quick. Also, I just got a notification on my phone. I'm not going to look down at it because there's a lot of cars on the road and it's very curvy. So, I don't want to crash. Um, eh. I could do, or theoretically, I could do a run where I don't use the highway and I just use roads that go either in the middle or on the side of the map or the beaches. The only issue with that is there's like areas on the map that like don't have roads going around, or the beaches, they just don't exist on some parts of this. So that might be a problem, but I could try. Um, I'm not gonna do what Sonny Evans does and run across or walk across the map, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't have the patience for that. I mean I do, I just don't have the time because that shit takes forever. There's a lot of cars here, and I just hit one of them. Lovely. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. It'll be fine though. This is the worst part of the map to be driving on. There's a fucking oppressor aiming for me. Or he was aiming for me for a second. And this is where I turn off. because the highway I'm going on is right here. I'm going to squeeze past this little car right there. That oppressor is no longer following me. I don't think. I don't see him. But I could be very, very, very wrong, and it could kill me. But I don't see it. I mean, I see it on the corner. It just looks like it's on the corner behind me. Hopefully I should be fine, or else this is a waste of 10 minutes. And I have to redo this. I'm just going to squeeze in between there real quickly. Now that I think about it, there's not an exit really for the docks over here, is there? That is a Hydra. I might have made a mistake. I might have fucked myself, because now I might get so close but then die. Hopefully all goes well. I think I'm past the front of it, or like the bulk of it. Actually, I think there's an exit down here that can go to the docks. Is there? I think, yeah, there is right here, I think. Wrong exit. Wrong exit. That is the wrong exit. That is the wrong exit. I'm just gonna go around. I don't want to deal with this. I'm just gonna go around because it's gonna be quicker. It shouldn't. I'm gonna look at the timer. It's been 10 minutes, so. Gotta love GTA NPCs. They're just like real life, and they're very bad in traffic. They don't know the difference between the passing lane and the cruising lane. But to be fair, in real life, a lot of people don't. Like in Germany, the Autobahn works because everyone knows what the deal is. In America, we can't have that because we're stupid. No, and I say that I'm guilty of cruising in the passing lane before. The few times that I've driven, I'm guilty of it. But that's just because I'm not legally allowed to drive yet. And someone's honking downstairs. Okay, lovely. Whenever I am actually allowed to, legally drive and have my license and I have a car, I could do a cannonball run and record it, like as an homage to this if I actually upload this. That'd be kind of fun. Because I mean, theoretically, I should be getting my license in March. I just don't have a car. But I don't know. It'll happen eventually. And let's see right here. And done. 11 minutes and 44 seconds. My car is pretty damaged. Could be worse. But yeah, I did it. That's a cannonball run. It was 11 minutes 44 seconds or 11 minutes and 44.7 seconds. That was kind of fun, not gonna lie to you. It was fun for the fact that it worked and that I didn't get blown up. Had I gotten blown up, it would have been funny. But yeah. I guess that's pretty much it. I might do this again. Probably either in the middle of this week or next week. And I'll use a different car because I don't want to be like, yeah, I'll use the same car because it'll more than likely get a very similar time. But yeah, that's it for now. I don't know how to end this properly because I haven't done this in a long ass time. And I feel weird being like, oh my god, thank you. So I'm gonna just leave it here. Adios. Thank you for watching.